Hello Libra, thanks for joining me for the May of 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. This is Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and this is the reading for Libra Sun, Libra Rising, Libra Moon for the month of May 2020. I am a psychic tarot reader and astrologer, and I also do channeling. I've been doing the readings for over 30 years professionally, so I have a lot of experience. Today we're going to be using, for the main portion of the reading, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, as always, which is my own design. Then we're going to follow it up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own design. And then if you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, we're going to pull a card from the tea leaf cards. Well, we're going to pull a few cards from the tea leaf cards, which are really cool. This deck has been shuffled up thoroughly in between the readings off camera, and now we're just going to do a loose shuffle in order to pull out the cards for Libra. So I'm shuffling up a loose shuffle for the month of May for Libra. May, Libra, Libra. All right. Oh. All right. So, and you know, the High Priestess was the very first card out. So that is a card of very strong intuition. Your intuition is going to be very strong at this time. Also, the Libra, the High Priestess energy, she draws in, she's like she's got magnetic vibrations, and people are drawn to her. So whether you're male or female, you're going to be exuding this energy, and that is also shown here with the Sun card. The Sun card is about you really putting out that vibe, putting out that energy, putting out that vibe. Now we have the Sun here, and the High Priestess, she's got all this moon energy all over her. So when the Sun and the Moon are going to meet this month, could be key dates for you. And that's the new moon on the 22nd. We're going to have a new moon in Gemini on the 22nd. And Gemini is an air sign like you. So it could be, that could be a really positive time for you. And that's the new moon, when the Sun, it would be a solar event. And then the full moon, when the moon is at its fullest, is going to be on the 7th in the sign of Scorpio. This middle card is the King of Swords, and that would be you. This would be the air sign person. So this would be you no matter if you're male or female. This could be any of the air signs, including Gemini, Libra, or, gosh, I'm going crazy here. Aquarius. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. All right. You're not the first, and I shuffle these cards up, you're not the first sign that has had this Sun sign with the Empress here. Pregnancies. Everybody's joking about it. Yeah, we're in quarantine. There's going to be a baby boom. But these cards are popping out everywhere. So it could be, either you or somebody you know. It could be two different people pregnant showing up. One over here and one over here. Especially if you're a parent that has, like, grown children. If you're of the age where you would be having grandchildren, guess what? You could be having it could be both of your kids are turning up, expecting. So that's going to be a big thing, but it's definitely happiness and, beautiful expression. This is also, these two cards, pretty much when they show together, it's a pregnancy, but in a personal reading. But this is a general reading. So we're talking about a lot of people here. So this could be, the Sun is like you're really giving off this great vibe. And then the Empress is like, people, all of these cards here that are surrounding you, especially these three, are cards of attraction. Of cards of you giving off this vibe and people responding to it and people feeling it and people wanting to come and be a part of you and listen to what you have to say and be involved with you. We're turning things around on some kind of a financial matter, and it could really be a big turnaround with the Chariot here. The Chariot is, a card of major success. It's a card of, the highest success card in the entire deck. And taking this, when these three, you've got the Ten of Pentacles down here too. That's big money. This is a big money card. When these two show together, and as well as the Empress, because the Empress is a card of fertility, we're talking some big shifts and changes here. These are some big shifts and changes in your finances. The word, and this is also receiving money, and the word reward really stands out to me on this card for you. So there's going to be some big rewards for you. what was I going to say? It went right out of my head. Darn it. I hate when that happens. Something is, there's going to be an offer. It might come back. Oh, the reward that stood out to me. So allow that to happen to you as well. If you, if there's a specific word that sort of pops off the cards at you and sort of hits you in the face or sort of comes at you or stands out, let that happen. Allow that to happen. And that's how you can use this reading, you know, again and again. You can watch it a second time, and maybe, so to maybe today, Thinker stands out to you. And then the next time you watch it, maybe Mother, you know, every time you look at this spread, different things will pop out at you. And that's the way you can really get a personal message out of these general readings. So yeah, rewards are coming, and somebody's making this could be somebody's making an offer to you, or this is an offer in spirit. I mean, another thing is when I put these two cards together, or this is another one that I'll use for the soul of a baby or a soul that is not born yet. And it's not, I don't usually use it for somebody who's already passed away, that has had their earth journey and has passed away. I use this for a soul that's ready to incarnate. And when it's got this and this and this, I mean, it's all there. But this is also just communication with psychic and spiritual energy. This could be a brilliant idea that you have. So Spirit's feeding you, like you tuning into the broadcast of the universe, and they're feeding you an idea, and then it turns into, and the Empress as well tells us that it could turn into a real life 3D reality, grounded down in the earth, practical. It's pragmatist, but I saw a pragmatist. I saw a practical thing that could be just so. This is crazy good abundance. I mean, especially this whole lineup here. If we just take this, you know, look at these three cards like this. This is crazy. I mean. The Empress is fertility, harvest, and abundant. Chariot, the highest success card. Ten of Pentacles, the highest financial gains card that there is. So you're really in a position to really do something big here. And I'm feeling like signing of contracts too. And I'm feeling like that new moon in Gemini on the 22nd. I'm getting a real strong vibe for you guys on that one. That could really be a time when it's coming forth. You know, don't be afraid to share your thoughts and ideas. I think in the past maybe you were a little reluctant and saying, screw it. What do you got to lose, you know? Put yourself out there. Let that freak flag fly. Promote, you know, show me what you got there. And people will respond. Okay. Shuffling up and... Let's get it. Oh, I wanted to mention, I want to tell everybody that I will be opening for the... I always offer these limited time readings, and always on the solstices and the ingresses. So there is a summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, summer solstice coming up. But this year, which is powerful enough in itself, the solstice reading, this year there is an eclipse happening alongside with it. So, you know, the solstice itself is a very powerful time frame, and then you throw in the... you throw in that extra boost of that eclipse, and look out, world. So if you're interested in that, it'll be available for a limited time, and you can find that info on my website. So let's go ahead and get our animal totem card for our Libra friends for May. Dragonfly, that's magic. Magic and healing. You know, when the dragonfly, because this could be healing too. The Empress card can absolutely be like a healing energy. If there's been anybody ill in you or in your family, or anybody, especially regarding women and women's health issues, you know, that sort of thing. Let's read what the dragonfly, what I wrote. Inhabiting two worlds at once, air and water, day and night, multidimensional travelers bringing healing and light, protectors of the realm, lifting the veil of consciousness. Well, again, this is a card of major healing on its own, and you've got the Empress card here, but this, you know, multidimensional thing, that's this card too. Excuse me, this card is, you know, somebody who's not in the 3D reality dimensional yet. They're still in spirit, and they're going to be incarnate. I would say, you know, if you see a dragonfly, that's definitely going to be some kind of major spirit connection with you. Another thing is the High Priestess is very much in tune with other dimensions and other psychic realms, or things of that nature. Okay, everybody, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and liking and sharing and commenting. If you enjoy this content and you want to make sure that you don't miss a reading, you can always hit the subscribe button. I am posting some of my channeling stuff. I'm going to start posting some of that music stuff on this channel too. I'm going to put up, will already be up by the time this airs, some of my fear releasing, meditation, calming stuff. So if you're interested in that, do check it out. Right now I'm going to cut these cards into 3 because we're going to pull 3 cards for our Patreon peeps in the next portion of the reading. If you want to get in on that, you can find out about that on my website. Thank you for supporting me in all the ways that you do by liking, sharing, commenting, checking out my wares, t-shirts, decks, books. It's all very much appreciated, and all goes towards keeping these readings very free every month. Don't forget the subscribes up there. You can find my info from my website through the eye in the sky or below. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have the best month ever, Libras, and I'll speak to you soon.